You gonna look the other way? Oh, you did a little bit. Yes. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? It's your girl Henny Leo. Welcome to the channel. So yes, we are back yet again with the Royal Masque. Right, it's a lot to do on this game. I only got 2 days left. I think the coronation is ready. So coronation is ongoing. Can I click on this? Okay. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna finish the royal walk. Maybe for Silas I might be done. But yeah, I'm just gonna be reading tonight. And I want to get my thoughts on the offline event. Just some thoughts. But yeah, we're gonna get in here. As my dog is pounding in the background. Alright, so we're in chapter 4. I mean chapter 5. We only got 2 more chapters, y'all. That's it. The coronation ceremony is imminent. The final act of the lingering sword begins in the royal banquet hall. In a corner of the hall where the chaos has somewhat subsided, bloodstains remain. After the prince strikes down his enemy, the story approaches its end. Stop, 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 stop.
Adeline, before me thou art hale and whole. I'm glad.
Ooh. And not a single wound has touched thee. That cup of poison wine must have tasted terrible. Fortunately, thou didn't even take a sip. Xavier stood against the wall. He rested his head on my shoulder, his face showing a mixture of exhaustion and relief.
I owe thee my life. Thy bravery was insurmountable. The word gratitude cannot encapsulate my feelings.
I once I displayed courage. In fact, a face of such dilemma, I believe thou would have made the same choice. Does it still hurt?
No.
I speak of thine inner turmoil. I point out of his heart.
No. There's no pain. But my heart is seemingly empty.
Emptiness is good. A pure crystalline heart ought to never be filled with hatred and lies.
Now that the future is upon us, what is thy next move?
Mm. Is this a request to stay? Xavier raises his head, looks into my eyes. Although he's asking Adeline, it's as if the question has been directed at me. Are we getting out of, acting and, out of acting character and is actually asking directly to me?
I don't know. My selfish heart prays for thee to accompany me. Yet reason says I cannot interfere with thine freedom.
I touch the bloodline like makeup on Xavier's face and give him a reassuring smile. We may stay together and pick up the pieces per chance. Not everything will be so terrible.
All right. Let us try.
Mm. The banquet is full swing with toast and lively conversation. Everyone is beaming with joy. Not wanting to spend too much energy on drinking and socializing, I slowly approach Xavier, who's standing alone in a corner.
It doesn't seem like you drank several glasses.
Fine wine is better when shared with someone worthwhile.
Such as a partner next to you?
Mm-hmm. Xavier cleans his glass with mine, and his left hand gently grips my wrist.
I tracked down the source of those rumors. Here's the latest intel. Handling it will be up to you.
Encrypted information appears on the terminal. A few steps away from us, the nobles continue raising their glasses to celebrate. I look at those intoxicated inspections, and my mind is usually clear. Gathering allies, controlling opponents, eliminating threats, all of these plans must be carried out after my coronation. Xavier, there's someone in the record in this record I'm concerned about.
I It looks like we might have a common enemy.
Who is that? I mean Xavier's clear, unwavering gaze.
In that case, we must continue our cooperation.
You agree more readily than I expected.
I have yet to come up with a reason to refuse. I'll stand by your side.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be like the characters in the play.
Are we really are the characters in the play? I feel like it's real life. Xavier. Alright, so it says, For your majesty, the stars will witness your glory and coronation. Your chosen dance partner waits. His sword hit bears the marks of the past, and his eyes reflect the stare of bygone era. Meet your companion, and you will resign will be blessed by the legacy of the old. I didn't even sign up for this, by the way. I did. Did we have to sign up for this or whatnot? I don't know. The final part of the coronation ceremony has arrived. In my bedchamber, attendants dress me in a gown adorned with intricate chains and jewels. I try my best to clear my mind, but my head is invaded by thoughts from the past few days. Help me get the brooch from the dressing table, Bias.
Is this it?
I turn. Instead of my attendant, Xavier is giving me the accessories. What are you doing here? You're the Empress' honored guest. Quite a few people at the banquet are waiting for you.
Compared to them, there's someone here who's more important for me to see.
Xavier puts my sheer gloves on my hands, his warm palms supporting mine.
For an important occasion, it'd be ungracious of me to abandon my partner.
I love the
Also,
beat.
As the Empress's dance partner and designated leading actor, I should be by your side.
Aww. Everything is ready. What awaits me is dazzling throne at the end of the red carpet. Under the galaxy, the officiant places the crown that symbolizes royal power on my head. I swear to carry compassion in my heart, with the galaxy as my witness. I should do everything within my power to act on behalf of the Empire. My conviction will be known to all. With melodious music around me, I lift my dress and walk on the red carpet to approach Xavier. He extends his hand to me, and we pass through the rows of royal guards to reach the dance floor.
May your coronation be a joyous occasion.
Has anyone ever told you how you should address a newly crowned monarch?
I'm still slightly unfamiliar with the current era's customs. Can I still call you that?
What do you think? You're the best of acting first, asking for permission later, and then playing dumb. Starlight glimmers across the dance floor as we glide among the guests. Our steps away in sync. Xavier, sometimes I think people can do more than just submit to fate or defy it. Power, revenge, freedom. I want all of them. And because I want so many things, I won't be satisfied with submitting or defying. I want to make the same choice you did.
To have control over everything? But people say this is the most difficult path.
Only the most difficult path is suitable for you, and who hold the highest authority, no.
Indeed. Whether it's exploring the starry sky or rising to lead a nation.
As the song ends, Xavier holds my hand. A kiss lands on.
I'll accompany you through everything. However, we still have a bit of time before that day comes. Letting fate wait a little longer is also possible.
That was nice. He really do mean that kiss. Oh, is it completed? Oh, I think it is completed. Oh, it is. Oh yeah. We did this. Oh, so it just automatically goes straight to the last day. Oh, okay. So yeah, we're just doing the coronation today, and we're just gonna talk about the offline events. Dark clouds blanket their wilderness as fierce winds howl across the land. The play will reach its final act today. Now I'm a noble with my sword of judgment. I shall sentence the knight who committed regicide. Sir, is thy stolen throne pleasing? Thy crown, stained red with conspiracy and blood, will ultimately be consumed by justice flames. Accept thy punishment.
Thou seekest to bestow judgment? Thy justice is nothing more than the victor's crown.
Enough. I tightly gripped the sword and used the pause between lines to observe his expression. I'm trying to detect a hint of inappropriate ambition. Yet his performance is too perfect. I can't tell if his current desire for the throne is merely acting or his true feelings. Let us end his farce in the name of kingship. According to the original script, I'm supposed to sentence the knight to death. However, as I raise my sword to give the order, Zane unexpectedly alters the script. Oh, goodness. He reaches out, neither surrendering nor begging for mercy. Instead, he grabs my sword and presses it against his own neck.
Playing the role of a mere judge won't allow you to reclaim your power, and you certainly shouldn't expect your enemies to offer their necks when you wish to take their lives.
Yeah. He tightly grips the blade, and it edge almost cuts into his neck.
If you cannot learn how to point your sword at your enemies, then you shall never truly wield power.
You? Oh, Zane. The curtain falls in breathtaking sounds, then overwhelmingly thunderous claps. Backstage, the commotion fades into silence. Yet we seem frozen in the drama's afterglow, neither of us in a hurry to remove our costumes. Under the dim yellow light, I look at him. The emotions he displayed on stage have already subsided. Only familiar calmness I know so well remains. If the knight wasn't bewitched by the wish's prophecy, he wouldn't have met such a fate. Do you agree or not? After the first word leaves my mouth, I come to my senses. We're still maintaining the same computational roles from our scene.
If I were actually him, I wouldn't have believed the prophecy in the first place.
He pauses, his gaze sweeping over the sword in my hand. It's still stained with fake blood that hasn't been wiped away.
I would use that prophecy as a means to benefit the Empire. Utilizing a prophecy depends on the intentions of the person who hears it.
As he speaks, he wipes away the fake blood splattered on his knuckles and collar. His movements are neither hurried nor slow. If the court Australians heard those words, I bet they'd be fuming.
Does your majesty disagree? You don't believe in fate either, yes? If you heard a prophecy that said you were destined to rule, would you have been impervious to the witch's manipulation?
Of course, with or without the wish prophecy, I was always going to be the empress. Dang, I'm not sure if it was me or Zane who accidentally hit the light switch to the break room. The shadow of the prop sword gets in the half light. It extends between me and Zane. In any case, the knight immediately believed the prophecy because he failed to understand his role. I take a step to move closer to him, and the sword chatters. Perhaps it's because he didn't have a good preceptor like you by his side. I'm very fortunate. With a slight smile, he lowers his head. Then he takes out a clean handkerchief and gently wipes away the fake blood that has splattered onto my face.
Are you referring to the one who imparts all their knowledge before quickly exiting the stage? Or the person standing by their learner's side since the beginning? Is he who meticulously guides them worthy of being called a good preceptor?
Akin to a sword being pointed at his throat, his eyes reflect my cold expression. A good preceptor is one who does what they should. I believe you will always be my best master. Alright, here come the coronation. Or did they just randomly pick? Y'all, I don't know. I didn't even look at anybody's reaction to this gameplay. Okay. Stars will witness your glory and coronation, shows dance partner. His oath with Empire's strongest foundation. His blade is guarding every dawn of your reign. The peaceful rule of Empress and the Grand General will light the path ahead for the Cosmic Empire. I got to stretch because I've been cramping lately. Yeah, I've been cramping right here. I need to get me a better chair. But I do sit down a lot because I make, videos. The day of my coronation arrives as scheduled. Throughout the empire, celebrations are held. In contrast to the festive atmosphere outside, the Emperor's band chamber is noticeably quiet. Dawn as light streams through the palace stained glass window. Zane and I are bathed in its glow, waiting for the lady in waiting to help me try on the crown. I sit before a mirror. The jewels in the crown refract brilliant light as the lady in waiting gently places it on my head in the mirror. I lock eyes with him.
The crown suits you perfectly.
He looks sincere. He looks, oh my god, these little coronation is nice. I love it.
For a long time, I imagined how you would look when you were crowned as the Empress.
Girl, oh my goodness. Is it different from the image in your head? He studies me in silence. His gaze moves from my hair to my ears. It lifts before returning to the crown.
Perhaps. But haven't you always been capable of exceeding my expectations?
Starships orbit around us as some ceremonial music plays. The eyes of the entire cosmos are focused on me and my magnificent crown in my hand. Despite the ongoing monotonous occasion, my thoughts inappropriately drift to that small garden where it was just the two of us. I still recall the flower crown with jasmine that Zane made for me. The crown before me lacks their fragrance. Looking at it, I can tell it is exceptionally heavy. It's exactly as Zane said. But does that matter? With a slight smile, I lift my head and put on the crown. I look at the crowd below. In the name of the Empire and with the cosmos as my witness, I, Nelia, shall chart the course of cosmos and wear the crown of the stars. Amidst the sound of ceremonial cannons being fired, I see Zane standing in the crowd. He's smiling. Aw, he's so proud of me. Is it just me or he looks really good here? I'm gonna take a picture. The ball has ended. In the soft moonlight, Zane and I walk on the palace colonnade. Everyone said we have had great rapport at the ball. The evening breeze stirs the falling leaves on the ground. Zane's voice grows softer.
But in the future, they will see us become more different.
Ooh.
Someone I once guided has learned how to grow on her own. I don't know if...
He pauses and brushes away a falling leaf off my
if she
face.
can break free from the framework that has already been set for her.
It's silent. All we hear is our breathing and the leaves gently rustling. Before we realize it, we find ourselves beneath that tree outside the colonnade once more. This tree grows more lush with each passing day. Maybe in a few years or even a decade, it will become an unshakable giant that reaches toward the heavens. Ooh.
Then we should tend to it with greater care.
I know that's right, together. His expression remains unchanged as if it made a casual remark. I'll water it myself. He looks at me, and his features have unexpectedly softened in the reflected moonlight.
Is that so? I suppose you'll leave the pruning of excess branches and leaves to me.
I meet his gaze, and we maintain eye contact for a while. Then I softly laugh. I don't know, y'all. This is the Zane I know. He's a formidable political rival, a golden preceptor, and the source of these feelings I'll forever keep to myself. Between him and me, we still have a long journey ahead of us. Days quietly slip by in rehearsal and preparation. At long last, the play's final act arrives. It's being performed out on stage. The god is supposed to lure the monarch into a crowd of bewitched citizens. Ultimately, the ruler is killed by the god. But I don't like this ending.
If you are immortal, then do not resist the gods.
I won't. The guard continues to lure me in so that I move closer to him, but another ending flashes. No! Oh, we get the touch. We get the touch, y'all. I see the grapevine that symbolizes the god's power. I act as if I had only been pretending before. Raphael is momentarily stunned, then he understands what I want to do. His expression shifts as he improvises according to my performance.
I never thought it was simply an act.
Correct. What I truly wanted was to imprison you and make you serve me. The other end of this grapevine is still in Raphael's hand, but neither of us is willing to let go. I use a bit of force. Unexpectedly, Raphael allows it.
As you wish, my liege. I am now in your hands. However, everything between us won't end on a simple note.
It's just as I intended. Raphael continues to improvise with my performance. When we leave the stage, the audience thunderous applause. I don't know why the mobile emulator is doing that, but it's skipping. I finish my speech and return to the backstage area.
Changing the script on a moment's notice is very much in line with your Majesty's style.
I only thought of a more suitable ending, but I still need to thank you for your cooperation. Did you like tonight's play?
Your Majesty never spoke to me like this before.
Ooh. Is that so? What was I like in the past? I've already noticed it myself. I no longer formally speak with Raphael. As we head backstage, I review the holographic comments. The court and the Empress have reconciled. Could the reason be that Her Majesty and the Sanchez have a secret relationship? Did anyone see the squeeze the Empress hand? That was so romantic. What are they talking about? These people truly enjoy wild speculations.
A secret relationship? It's not entirely outlandish.
Even though the text is clear, Raphael asks if he can't see it. He leans in toward my ear. My heart skips a beat. I cough while putting away the hologram. Their remarks don't upset you?
Why should I be upset?
Raphael stops. From here, we can see fireworks being set off outside the palace. He reaches out and ignites a small flame. The fire rises into the air, gently bursts, and merges into the night.
It's not unique. People can only speak freely when there's no plague or disaster. They can say whatever they want, without any constraints.
Raphael turns to look at me. In the firelight, we lock eyes.
You were correct, Your Majesty. Tonight's revision was well done. The game between the god and the monarch won't end at that moment.
We just gonna sign it. We going straight in. I've been reading a lot during this event. The day of my coronation have arrived. Before dawn, the entire palace is already adorned with sashes and banners symbolizing royal authority. Envoys and overlords from various planets are waiting outside the gates. They're ready to celebrate the emperor's coronation. Before the coronation ceremony begins, I'm resting in the break room. Someone knocks on the door, and I look up to see Raphael standing in the doorway. Raphael is wearing his robes. He has returned to being the lofty, untouchable Santrons in my memories. What urgent matter brings you here?
I'm here to deliver wine. Does that count as urgent?
Yes. After he enters the room, I see the wine bottle in his hands.
I promised to let Your Majesty taste it.
Come here, open the bottle. The lady in waiting quickly brings the wine. The purplish red liquid is served in two goblets made from special materials.
Your Majesty prepared for this?
Yes, ever since you said you wanted to treat me to wine, I ordered these to be crafted.
If I hadn't brought the wine, I never would have known.
Raphael picks up a globe and traces its patterns for a long time. Yes, but nothing about it is regrettable. After all, I pick up the other goblet and clink it against the ones in Raphael's hand. They existed only for this moment. Shortly after the coronation ceremony officially begins, Raphael, as the sanctarch, walks toward me.
I shall bestow upon you the crown that symbolizes glory. Starting from
Mm.
this moment, you will be revered by all. Your will shall become the will of the planet. Your Majesty, do you swear to protect the lands it reflects until you breathe your last? You shall bear solitude and glory all the while.
I do.
In the Stella Ocean's name, I shall bless you, my Empress.
Raphael places the crown on my head. When he gazes at me, I give him a gentle smile. Raphael, I believe this will only be the beginning.
I look forward to it.
I know that's right. Mm. The coronation ceremony is over. As promised, the first dance is with Raphael. The ball has ended and it's almost midnight. I decline the offer to have my ladies in waiting escort me. Alone, I enter the garden. Without realizing it, I find myself in front of the giant aquarium again. In the same gentle season, even the flowing light in the water remains unchanged. And in a similar position, a familiar figure stands. You must really like this aquarium.
I wouldn't say that. In any case, I just happened to be passing by.
I walk to his side. The light blue light and shadows from the water envelop us. They create a dizzy illusion of us floating with the current. A quiet second passes, then Raphael speaks.
Do you want to dance with me?
Yes. Didn't we just do that? We do it again. We're gonna do it again. Despite saying those words, I place my hand on Raphael's.
It's not the same. That was between the Sanctarch and the Empress.
I know that's
Now,
right.
it's Raphael and you.
I know that's right. Come on, let's do it. In a school, in a secluded corner, I'm reading so slow. In a secluded corner, stingrays glide lazily underwater. They occasionally chase two shadows that circle each other in a careful dance of discovery. The river of stars hang low as two figures dance quietly together under the moonlight. This sounds so romantic. Oh my goodness, this sounds so romantic. The other two was cute, but this sounds even more better. No lie. Oh yeah, I gotta play. I gotta read chapter 4. I was supposed to do that the last 2 weeks, but I didn't. After Imperial Defense Expedition ends, I'm busy again, so my lady in waiting reports on Silas' whereabouts.
Lord Silas has been either playing the musical instruments in the music hall or reading in the aerial garden these past few days. Sometimes he goes fishing in the rear garden, and no one dares to stop him. Everyone says if we let him keep wandering around in the palace,
Go on.
at this rate, he will find the Imperial Arsenal.
Where my man at? Oh, there he is with his back turned to me. That night, the steps of the boundless stairway stretch up toward the night sky's clouds. I discover Silas is halfway up the staircase. You surely know how to enjoy life. Silas doesn't turn, he only tosses red mist about, which allows me to sit next to him.
Chaosy doesn't have buildings that almost connect to the sky.
What's it like over there?
It's a place where disaster and chaos coalesce. All those words that describe viability, they don't belong in Chaosy.
Red mist flies from his fingers and envelopes the light floating objects beneath our feet. The area below turns red, and the hue is remnants of darkened flames, red flames.
Majesty, if you were me, what would you do?
Mm. Find another place to live, maintain the status quo. I will maintain the status quo. Before being certain of foolproof change, I won't be greedy. That's the only way I can ensure everyone has the highest chance of survival.
In other words, as long as you can guarantee it's foolproof, then what happens is acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Silas stands up, and beneath his feet is an endless expanse of dark red that spreads out.
I'll remember your answer.
What you mean you're gonna
Let's
remember
go,
our
Your
answer?
Majesty. It's getting.
He pauses, his gaze fall onto the distant steps where a hunch figure, I guess. That's the okay.
A little.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming. This thing is skipping. He reaches out to me and pulls me up. He doesn't let go of my hand. The stellar divination cards float in the air, and Silas and I each draw one. Then we hand them to the fortune teller.
The Night Fiend. That's yours, Your Majesty.
Take a closer look. The person beside me is more like the real Night Fiend, the kind who tempts and devours souls.
I believe this is the Empire's best fortune teller.
I glare at Silas, who's gloating. Then I look at the fortune teller.
The one beside you is the departed.
Please elaborate.
Desire is a blade. Termination is rebirth. And emotions are the fate that continues. The departed and the Night Fiend are mirrors to each other. Either they clash in a myriad of conflicts or fall together in darkness.
The fortune teller stops there. Silas and I have no choice but to leave.
Emotions. So there are feelings between Your Majesty and me after all.
Did you think you were unworthy of me before?
Can't you tell? I thought the answer was obvious.
The steps wind ahead of us as Silas reaches out to me. When I grab his hand, I'm enveloped by an all-encompassing warmth that's slightly rough. I'm coming. You know I'm coming to you.
Is more worthy than me.
Ooh, no, you right. He is so right. Mm-hmm. In the same worn set that was used in Act 1, I lie on the bed and wear a mask that makes me look old.
80 years have disappeared, and this person is about to welcome death, who sneers.
Well, she welcomed death many times. I'm taking a picture. I like that. The mist at my side dissipates, and Stylus appears before me. He's wearing his costume that I love so much. A mask covers his face. He's playing as a devil who's old. How did he change the script on his own? Since when did the devil age? I grumble inwardly while reciting my lines aloud. Devil, you cannot seize my soul. I shall return to a place you can never reach with the bells tolled.
Foolish mortal, you're arrogant when it comes to your greed. You know little of humanity's most evil fruit and its seed.
Silas walks to my bedside. I shrinkly reach out my hand and he tightly grips it. It's as if we walked through an entire lifetime together and now we must part before death.
I shall be a witness to your regret.
Hmm. There is no remorse. I can't even say I'm upset. I only feel pity with that last modicum of life force. If you didn't take my heart, I could have obtained pure love. I love how he
At
looks.
long last, the devil is met with failure thereof. Death's long requiem resounds. Never-ending desire continues its journey to surpass the world's bounds.
Mm. Look at him. The key of ruin has ended. During the evening banquet, I'm armed in arm with Silas. We quietly talk whenever we take a short break from socializing. You look good even with the mask on, but why did you wear it? The devil doesn't need to grow old.
It's called being dedicated to the script.
Silas hands me a glass of red wine and takes another one for himself.
The devil who goes to great lengths to tempt and covet human souls is no different from humans chasing after desire. Since that's the case, I don't see why he shouldn't age like humans.
We gonna age together. That's what he's saying. We gonna grow old together. I know, baby. Our glasses touch, and the red wine swirls between us.
To their never-ending desire.
Mhm. The hints are so obvious. We might as well just put our names in the play. But the fortune teller said we were blades and termination itself. I doubt we'll grow old together.
The divination said your majesty is the devil. It seems I need to be careful with my soul.
Ooh. Oh my god. My dog just passed gas. I'm sorry. I ruined the moment. What's so bad about that? At least I can pay you a decent price for your soul.
What a philosophical response. Whether it's the devil being careless with humans or humans being unable to resist the devil's temptations, everything remains to be seen. I look forward to the day when the outcome is revealed.
I also.
Your Majesty, congratulations on the successful conclusion of your play. It was a beautiful tribute to the Empire.
You're welcome, Noble A.
Indeed. You two performed so well.
Oh, we did. Me and my husband. You know. Yes. Several more nobles stepped forward, and Silas and I put on fake smiles until we see them off. Ugh, how annoying. You're not annoying, though. Silas lowers his head and helps me tuck a strand of hair behind my ear.
How hypocritical.
My smile grows brighter as I link arms with Silas and give him a strong pinch. I think I'm doing great. I'm on par with you, Mr. Silas. As soon as the words leave my mouth, Silas' arm is wrapped around my waist. Our bodies are almost pressed against each other.
We're well matched.
Yes, we are. Ooh, desire burns in your gaze. Understand the fiend's true intent and let him become a strong ally at your side, though it may come at a price. Ooh. May come at a price. The long awaited coronation ceremony has finally arrived. The long red carpet extends under the solemn atmosphere. I stand on the highest platform of the Imperial Hall. Brilliantly gleaming crown sits on my head. I nearly hereby swear that in the future, the Esra Empire shall shine eternal in the cosmos. The crowd below me bows. Silence is among them, but his ears never look down in reverence. Mm-hmm. I mean, his face staying up while everybody else. Okay, we got that moment. We had that moment. At the ball, my dress spins across the dance floor and interweaves light and shadow with Silas' formal attire.
Your Majesty seems to be in a good mood.
Now, the entire galaxy knows that Chaosy and the Empire will serve as each other's blades. Many planets with rebellious intention are more compliment now. Silas turns his wrist, and I follow his steps. I glide away before moving closer again. I heard you also dealt with several of Chaosy's troubles.
For the past few days, I've been more curious about your assessment's results. How did I do?
Excellent. The music grows softer as we draw close. Our warm breath mingle at the tips of our noses. Intelligent, capable, and talented. The resources you have are also impressive. You're a decent fiance.
You didn't mention the word love. It doesn't sound like you're describing your fiancé. It's almost as if you're talking about an enemy.
I raise my eyebrow as Silas' low chuckle settles between us, ourselves moving with considerable rapport.
However, I suppose this is the answer I expected. I like it.
Mm, I love it. You like it? I love it. The banquet ends late in the night into the night. Silas and I ascend to the top of the tower. The celebration throughout the city continuing all night without rest. Meanwhile, the floating lights in the distance blaze endlessly, stretching on a vast brilliance.
I'll be leaving tomorrow. It's time to clean up some loose ends in Chaosy.
Silas' words catch me off guard. He hadn't mentioned that before. Already?
If your majesty wants more of my company, you can always come back with me.
The subtle emotions stirring in my heart are extinguished. I let out a cold laugh. That won't be necessary. I won't see you off. As the night wind blows past us, a jacket still warm with body heat is draped over my shoulders. Thank you, Silas.
I'll take you to see my homeland next time.
And I'm not coming back either. And then, I mean, I'm not coming back to my home now. I'm gonna stay with you. And then you use me to do something in your territory? Yeah.
Yes.
Mm, I scuff and adjust the jacket. Be careful not to die on your way back. No one in the cosmos would be kind enough to send you back to Chaosy.
You're so harsh.
I love
Likewise.
it.
Make sure the throne stays secure, and tightly hold on to what I want while you're at
You're not any better.
it.
After hearing Silas' laughter for so many days, I'm starting to find it somewhat pleasing. Silas, you're not wrong. Our relationship is exactly the one between the devil and the humans. Some of our desires can only be fulfilled by us.
We're cut from the same cloth.
I'm coming, baby. As he said this, he turns and holds out his hand to me. I'm coming. I'm coming. Kiss lands to the back of my hand, but his gaze doesn't waver, bold and confident as
We'll
always.
see each other again soon.
Oh, we're gonna see each other very soon, like tomorrow. The night wind surrounds us, and his warmth envelopes my body and palm. Maybe his words ring true, just as a divination foretold. From the beginning to our future, we shall pull and clash with each other in our desires. Oh shoot! I only got two. Well, I only need two for Caleb. I only need two. I just realized I need cards. After losing the bet to Caleb, I soon greeted by the day when we will have dinner together. However, I didn't expect him to me up as a lady in waiting before we left the palace. What made you decide to carry out his secret outing?
In the palace, it's nothing but official business or societal obligations. And after a while, it's easy to grow tired of it all. And Your Majesty, don't forget I'm from the Federation. I haven't gotten the chance to explore the Empire.
Even though Caleb says those words, he orders a table's worth of Empire signature dishes once we sit down at the restaurant.
Try some.
Try some. He picks up a chicken wing covered in green sauce for me. Its skin is crispy. The sauce is fragrant and the sauce is fragrant and the juices burst from the tender meat. This authentic imperial cuisine.
I lied to you earlier. If I don't have business to attend to, I explore the Empire sometimes.
I assumed that was the case.
I I told the restaurant's owner I wasn't a local, so he recommended a multitude of signature dishes. I even tried the chilled bitter petal salad.
I'm surprised to hear this. That's their specialty, but it's too bitter. You actually see
I
it.
did.
Mm. I'm certain you drink at least 3 large bottles of water.
It's a shame you weren't there. I would have asked you to partake in my suffering.
He jested, but the truth is, ever since we were children, he has never let me truly suffer from life bitterness. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that music. After dinner, we walk through the streets. The lights stay on as they shine over the path we take. The atmosphere is lively and carefree.
And then she drove away the vicious interstellar pirates and protected the kind Imperial citizens. Everyone lived happily ever after.
The shimmer gradually fades behind us as we walk away. Suddenly, the wind picks up, and a piece of paper soars in the air. Caleb gonna grab it, ain't it? An unseen force controls the funnel document. It falls into Caleb's hands. It unfolds to reveal childish brush strokes that outline bustling streets and everyone smiles.
Sometimes what children see is the actual reality.
Did you take that from that child? Are you gonna give it back? A warm feeling blooms in my heart as I look at Caleb. Countless lights illuminate his eyes. Caleb,
Yes?
this is why I want power. Beneath the sky curtain's lurid veil, I want to protect what's real, and I need more power to help me do that. I direct my steadfast gaze at him. The implications are clear.
Are you saying this is the Empress? Or is you?
Which one will you say yes to? Hmm. Caleb doesn't provide a direct answer. Instead, he takes my hand. Y'all all
Thank
want
you,
to take
sir.
my hand. Y'all all want to.
Make this drawing come to life
Uh
just
huh.
as you've always done.
Okay. I give the paper to the girl. She smiles, expressing her thanks, and then runs off to throw. Okay, we gave it back to her. Thank you, Caleb. I look at him, but he shakes his head.
People don't care about who wields authority. Rather, they're interested in whether or not a leader can bring them happiness. What I can promise is whoever has dominion will get what they want. Do you still wish to thank me?
Mm-hmm. He looks at me, the amusement in his eyes tinged with fleeting distance. Hold hands. That subtle separations compare my outstretched hand. It's transformed into surprise and brightness. This is enough, Caleb. Mm. They're getting so mushy, and gushy, and so romantic at the like the last chapters. Oh my goodness, they're like simply breathtaking. They're so romantic. Oh my god, this is the last chapter, y'all. It goes straight into the next one. Uh, are you guys done? Dawn has yet to greet the world. Outside the hunting lodge, mist permits the damp, cold air. Red moonlight creates an anonymous atmosphere for the scene. As everyone watches, the performance between me and Caleb reaches its climax.
Having foreseen her lover's inevitable death, the goddess has arrived to stop it. Alas, it will be her last futile attempt.
Mm. You gonna look the other way? Oh, you did a little bit. Yes. You would rather love that treacherous, unpredictable forest. I offer my everything to you. Everything.
Your love will devour me until not even a shadow remains. I refuse to accept that fate.
Mm. His tone should have been result and cold. Yeah, I can't hear the boiling emotion he's trying to express. Oh my goodness, look at that body. Oh, zoom in. Ooh, ooh. Mm. I touch his chest. Oh. I'm not interested in vague responses. I only want one answer from you. Do you love me? Do you love me? Because I love your body. He stares at me, and his heartbeat that's under my palm feels real and hot. Yet before I kiss him, he turns away.
I cannot kiss you.
Why not? With that body out like that?
Face the beast's fangs head on. Even if I must welcome death, it shall be done as myself.
Mm. Mm.
The hunter grabs his spear, his determination unwavering. The goddess realizes that in the debate between freedom and love, she has been defeated. She decides to set him free.
No, stay with me forever. Caleb turns his back and his figure disappears into the shadows. The lights go out, and in silent darkness, a beast roars prophetically. The lights return, and fangs have actually pierced Caleb's chest. Warm blood covers my hands. I'm momentarily stunned.
The goddess arrives only to find her lover's cold corpse.
Oh no.
Her love and her power are meaningless in the face of death.
Mm.
Sweet honey transforms into a fiery poison. A gift of abundance turns into an eternal curse. Her curse is cast with a kiss. In this world, love shall forever be accompanied by loss.
With love and hatred tinged in desperation, I lower my head to kiss those cold lips. Now your kiss belongs to me. Oof. Oh my goodness. He better not change his clothes. Thank you. The performance ends and the curtain falls. We're separated from the thunderous applause. Ah. Behind the curtain, Caleb and I look at each other in silence till his warm fingers touch the corner of my eye.
It's been a long time since I've seen you cry.
I know I'm crying because of your body. The morsel of my cheeks disappears under his gentle touch, but I turn my head and move away from his fingers. Is that a phone number down there? Do I call it? Oh my goodness. I compose myself. With a gentle smile, I raise my head. Maybe they were tears of joy. After all, I almost lost a formidable opponent.
You're more than welcome to try again.
Oh, he have his hands on his head. Oh, I want to take a picture.
But I don't want to have any regrets before I die.
I know that's right. He pulls me a waist closer and he kisses consuming burning passion descends. It's brief, yet when our gazes meet, the emotion in his eyes seemingly lasts a long time. Our intertwined breaths separate. For a moment, I can't even tell whose heart is racing. I push him away and take several steps back. Caleb, the play has ended. Getting lost in your role isn't a good thing. Yes, it is a good thing. Don't listen to her. Caleb.
I've always known the difference between a play and reality.
We would like to invite our esteemed Empress.
A voice from on stage reaches our ears. We're pulled back into the present. But Caleb takes my hand.
It's time for our curtain call.
I'll be going, baby.
Come. Until the curtain falls, at least we'll walk together.
Yes.
Toward the end.
Yes. Keep them clothes off. I mean, that shirt off. YouTube did not share my video because I think it was because of Caleb. Was it Caleb on that one? No clothes on? I was overreacting, y'all. Y'all give me my invitation. He's here to witness your coronation and test your strength. For both of you at the negotiating table, The nature of this power struggle has never changed. If he has that same fit on, I know I'm gonna be struggling. Oof. The play concludes. Afterward, I'm so busy that I barely have a moment to breathe, and I haven't seen Caleb since. On the day of the coronation ceremony, I find myself wanting to see him. When I find Caleb, he's reading. He doesn't appear to be surprised when he sees me.
Your Majesty has been busy with the preparations for the coronation. No one could find you even if they tried. I'm curious, why are you visiting me on the day you wear the crown?
Why are you talk about wearing? Why are you wearing this? Where's your other fit? Go back into that. Don't look off when I'm talking to you.
Are you anxious?
No. No. This has been set in stone for a long time. Why should I be nervous? What? I lift my chin slightly. He reaches out and his warm palm envelopes my hand.
Still, your hands are cold. You must be freezing. I should find you another coat.
I know. Take that one off and the shirt off and then hug me. You be my coat. Caleb. The unease in my heart disappears, but I don't want to show the change he caused. I'm here to visit you, and all I get is a joke or two.
I know. I shouldn't have done that.
Mm.
It's not too late to prepare an announcement. During your coronation, the Imperial citizens will learn that the Empire belongs to the Federation. Since you refuse to do it, you can let me handle this task.
I scoff, take back my hand, and hit the books. The High Marshal should focus on reading. We'll have plenty of time in the future. I don't know, girl. At last, the coronation ceremony begins. Under the watchful eyes of the crowd, I stand on the steps covered in red carpet. The magnificent yet heavy crown is placed upon my head. I, Nelia, swear to defend the Empire's territory and glory until I breathe my last. Breathe my last? Okay. The weight of the crown presses down every word I speak. My gaze meets Caleb's from across the room. This is the fourth time it has happened since the coronation ceremony began. You've been watching me all along? As if he can hear my thoughts, he made eye contact with me whenever I took look in his direction. Then keep looking. I know you'll always be by my side. The role you'll play doesn't matter. Ooh, this is nice. The coronation ceremony ends and the celebration begins in the magnificent banquet hall. Amidst the music, Caleb and I stand centered to begin the first dance.
Are you happy?
Yes. It shouldn't be a surprise. He shuffles softly, and a cool sensation travels from our hands to settle around my wrist. I look down to my waist. I look down to find a bracelet that's brilliantly sparkling. This is for me?
Yes. It's carved and polished from silvery titanium crystals. You said you wanted it before.
My thoughts return to that evening's banquet. The statement was nothing more than a test. Caleb, can you give me anything I want?
Is my answer important?
Yes.
You're a real empress now. You can have anything you desire.
Ooh. I want you with that shirt off, that jacket off, and with that fit you had on. It was like before. I want that. You in it. Don't look at me like that. Go do that. This boy is playing with me, bruh. I'm about to speak, but I'm guided into doing a spin. Then I settle back into his embrace. But even with her boundless divine power, the goddess still couldn't win the hunter's heart. Our steps move in sync, always close. They advance and retreat.
You aren't a goddess blinded by desire. And I'm not a hunter who's powerless against his fate.
Mm.
We'll have a better ending. And it will be our own ending.
I know that's right. As his words fall, the song concludes. The applause continues for a long time. Caleb's gaze slowly moves from my
Before
crown.
any title or role, you'll always be yourself in my heart.
Another song starts to play, and people pair up and step onto the dance floor. We're at the center of it.
May I have another dance?
Yes, come on. Smiling, he looks at me, and I tightly grasp his hand. Of course. We hold each other once more. The dance is as long as the time that I belongs only to us. It will never end. Ah, the last chapter was good, y'all. I like it. Oh, I gotta pull. I really did like this. This is Throne Arrows. I'll be playing Thrones Arrows next with Silas and some other dates with him. I'll do that next week. But I really did enjoy this event. It was a lot to do. I enjoyed it so much. Had me, had me going. Like, I was busy with Love and Deep Space. I haven't even played any other games because I play a lot of different games. I also play computer and game console games. Like, I play horror games, shooting games, mysterious games, racing games. I play them all. But this one here, I love it. Now, I do have to talk a little bit about the event, bro. Did y'all saw the event for New York versus over there in China?
Half hours in the cold for this. Love and Deep Space just had its first official New York City event for their second anniversary, so of course I had to check it out. They had merch for sale, exhibits for each of the boys, and a photo booth so you could take something home. And this fluttering touch area where touching the boys leaves a heat mark, except I was not defrosted yet, so it did not work for me. There was also a light show area where they played the trailer, which was actually pretty cool. However, after waiting 3.5 hours, I was hoping for a little more, especially since the Shanghai event looked insane, but I did really enjoy seeing people dressed up and just being so excited. So hopefully Info does something bigger for New York next time because the demand is clearly there. So I can't believe I waited 3.5 hours.
Oh my goodness. I was so shocked. Like, it's cute over here. The event over here that's offline in New York is cute and all. But all we got to do was touch their chest and just buy stuff and get a light show. But over there in China, I feel like I'm in the wrong country. Y'all. Because, bruh, the Chinese girls is getting it all. They getting actual cosplayers. They got the house. Like, they got the whole Lincoln City. Like, I'm jealous. I'm jealous, Info. I'm jealous. I want that too. I want that. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm going to show pictures, but man, y'all need to go look it up because they doing it big over there in China. Like, I don't know. I want to go over there. Me and my friend, we're thinking about going over there next year, but I wonder if people are going to be like, why is these dots over here? They need to be over there in their country, but we don't have that. Like, y'all got the best event ever offline, hands down. I have to say that. Y'all had the best event. But yeah, let me know what y'all think down below in the comment area. But actually now, I'll see y'all later. Peace.